I waged my war against knife crime.
Remember he had a knife in his right hand, so I said to myself, when I turn around, I'm going to try to deflect the knife. By doing that, as I've done that,
left everything open.
He took a step back and just went bang in my neck.
Ooh, in the neck. In the neck. Damn, Tiny, you got stabbed in the back with a Rambo?
Me too.
You got stabbed with a Rambo, nigga. You probably
kitchen knife. I had kitchen knife.
So I grew up in Tottenham. That's the North London area. My mum was always around. My dad was there. I had a lot of brothers, a lot of sisters. My friends that I grew up with, you know, like a lot of them was into, you could call the bad boy lifestyle. Do you know what I mean? Like it's no secret. Like I ran with the best of them. I went in a gang, but I'd hang around with a whole lot of gang members. Like that was no secret.
Jack.
So tell me about.
We still here. What is that?
My sister phone.
I'm still alive. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. I got stabbed mad times too, gang, but I had a big ass jacket on that saved my life. Cause I probably got stabbed 30 times. I got stabbed all together 11 times.
Said my stitches is still in. You cow.
No, I had staples and shit in my shit. They had to staple me together.
Oh me, she was crying. And I was like, "What's wrong, sis?"
I ain't get stabbed in jail. I got stabbed in the street by a few niggas. I was outnumbered. Nigga left me. Yeah, I got stabbed. I showed niggas plenty times, but I got that shit is all over my body. Like this shit from here, all over here, my back. I got stabbed in the back too. My shit was fucked up. But that was 10 years ago. That's 2014.
Explained that her and her boyfriend like had an argument that got kind of physical. I must have went down to a place in Tottenham called Broadwater Farm. I'm just a young guy, you know, I come from a big family. I've never lost a fight. I'm not a bully, but at the same time, I'm going to defend my sister, right? So as I've got out of the car, he pulled out his gun. And I walked up to him and I said, "You're going to shoot me and live away with that, bro?" He put the gun back in his waist. And what I've done, I've literally... So you can imagine he's got the gun in his waist. I've put my hand over the gun and kind of latched my finger into his trousers like that and held it like that. So I know there's no way he can move that gun. And then I was in his face and we were just talking. I'm saying, "Brother, if you're gonna fight someone, fight me." And then at that time, my friend that's been in jail for like, I don't know, he's in jail for a lot of years. I heard Farron and I turned around and I saw my friend. I was like, "Yo, what's going on?" And like I embraced him to say hi. And then about 30 seconds after I heard, "Oi." I got stabbed in my chest where my heart would have been, under my arm. Do you know what I mean? It was like places where there's vital organs in my belly. So
where he come from?
What you mean? He's not gonna answer you. He's not gonna answer you.
I ain't talking to him.
Who you talking to? The chat? What you mean? Where? Who come from?
Hold on, it's coming. Take it easy.
He acting like these niggas will answer.
Where he from?
He just said he from Brixton.
Who the fuck is doing that?
What?
Who's doing that? That's what they doing in Brixton? Is that what they doing in Brixton?
What?
Walking up on niggas who got a scrap on them, putting their hands on the scrap, latching their hands in his trousers, talking to him this close, and then when somebody come through that he didn't see in a long time, he embraced the person in the midst of all that shit going on. Is that what's going on? Because that's what he just said. I could hear very well.
That's what he said?
Yes, and then his ass got stabbed. You embracing somebody with all this tension going on. That don't even make sense. Alright, though. My bad.
I believe that. It got to my chest,
I don't know,
where my heart would have been, under my arm. Do you know what I mean? It was like places where there's vital organs in my eye. And then about 30 seconds after I heard, "Oi!" I got stabbed in my chest where my heart Aaron. And I turned around and I saw my friend. I was like, "Yo, what's going on?" And like I embraced him to say hi. And then about 30 seconds after I heard, "Oi!" I got stabbed in my chest where my heart would have been, under my arm. Do you know what I mean? It was like places where there's vital organs in my belly.
These stories.
So I believe that.
Wait, Philly's
cat. I don't know, yeah, bro, because I don't know, cause that's all my thing, bro. Cause I like, what's going on? Am I missing something? Nigga think it's a movie. I don't know, Smoot. Am I missing something, bro? Cause I come from this shit, bro. I don't know, bro. I'm just saying, bro.
Everybody don't got the street smarts though.
Like you heard, bro. I come from this shit, gang, for real, bro. And I know, like you heard. So
after all the tension,
I know
you still
if listen, yeah, I come from that. You not about to tell me no shit like that, boy. That I'm on a nigga and I got my hand on the switchy with my hand on latched on the trigger, so he can't move.
How did that end?
And then somebody come by that my boy spot. Yo, hey, oi. And then I got stabbed. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Am I high? I'm about to go piss. Am I high for real? Like, I'm just saying. Am I high, chat?
Might be. Might not be, though. Nah, you're not high.
Why did you not report it to the police?
Come on, man.
I'll be real. The police are something I've never done in terms of reporting stuff, you know.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Like, I've grown up on the streets, innit? My family's from the streets.
So he should know
better.
better.
The streets. Like, I've still got bad boy friends, you know what I mean? But it's just...
So maybe I'm getting confused. He did say he's not a bad boy. He hung with him.
Yeah. So he probably just ain't got the knowledge.
You're right. You're right. So
that's what I'm saying.
I'm jumping the gun, but I'm just saying he should know better than that, though. Like to be in that kind of situation and say what's up to somebody with a firearm. This is and how he get stabbed. What the fuck? Where the knife came from?
Yeah, like shit's crazy. Yeah, he kind of confused me too. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, he kind of confused. That nigga
it just weren't a part of who I was. Like to call police. I knew the family. They knew me. We came to our arrangements. Everything settled down, and that was the end of it.
Could you now talk about the second time?
I got a phone call from my girlfriend, and she's like, I could just hear a lot of commotion in the background. She basically said she's going to an altercation and a guy hit her. So I went back to find my girlfriend. So I got back there, and the person that hit her was just standing there like he'd done nothing wrong. So I've confronted him. I said, bruv, like, why are you hitting my girlfriend for? And then basically, me and him got into an altercation. We had a fight, just a physical fight. It happened in the shop. And then I remember coming out of the shop. I went to the car to get back into the car, and something just said, look behind you. I looked behind me and I just saw this guy with the longest kitchen knife. I just remember it like a big silver kitchen knife. I remember him chasing me. So I started to run around the car trying to get away from him. So every time I got to one side of the car, he was kind of like on the next side of the car with the knife. And I was like, damn. And then he opened the car door. And at that time, he opened the car door to where my missus was sitting. So I'm like, damn. Now he's going towards her with a knife. At that time, so I've jumped back over towards the car to start fighting him again to defend her. And I remember he had a knife in his right hand. So I said to myself, when I turn around,
cuz you gotta hear what he told me. He got stabbed again.
Cuz let me see the hands to the thing. Cuz I can't deal with him, cuz I'm confused. Bro, it was going to war with Rambo. Cuz had his hand on the strap and got stabbed.
Bro, listen to this.
On the next side of the car with the knife. Hit my girl. I've got back there and a guy hit. Come on. I got a phone call from my girlfriend, and she's like, I could just hear a lot of commotion in the background. She basically said she's going to an altercation and a guy hit her. So I went back to find my girlfriend. So I got back there, and the person that hit her was just standing.
Bitch should have been in the house. The fuck is she doing outside?
Now? You ain't out there though. Yeah. Where you was at?
Fuck is she doing? Bitch need to be in the house. I'd have been blaming this shit on her. Bitch, you out here getting knocked out.
Fuck around, get me killed. Yeah. It's probably somebody he ain't got no kids with too. Bitch, no connections, bro. Niggas be tweaky, bro.
Dying for these and dying for yash.
Man, then guess what? She gotta have a girl next week. I mean next week too.
On my dying for yash. What up?
Standing there like he done nothing wrong. So I've confronted him. I said, bruv, like, why are you hitting my girlfriend for? And then basically, me and him got into an altercation. We had a fight, just a physical fight. It happened in the shop. And then
he's really not a bad man, bro. My boy went over there after the call, got to the nigga and said, why you hitting my girlfriend for? That's what he just said. He got me dying tonight. I need some popcorn tonight. I ain't go front. He got me rolling on the floor, bro. He is funny, bro.
I remember coming out of the shop. I went to the car to get back into the car, and something just said, "Look behind you." I looked behind me and I just saw this guy with the longest kitchen knife. I just remember it like a big silver kitchen knife. I remember him chasing me, so I started to run around the car trying to get away from him. So every time I got to one side of the car, he was kind of like on the next side of the car with the knife. And I was like, damn. And then he opened the car door, and at that time he opened the car door to where my missus was sitting. So I'm like, damn. Now he's
demon time
going towards her with a knife. At that time, so I've jumped back over towards the car to start fighting him again to defend her. And I remember he had a knife in his right hand. So I said to myself, when I turn around, I'm going to try to deflect the knife by doing that. As I've done that, he took a step back and just went bang in my neck. It felt like a circuit broke. I had a big flash of white. I went bing, I just heard my ears ringing like wing. I didn't know what was going on. And after that, as soon as he done that, my arm just dropped to the side. Boom.
That's not over.
And then he come at me and he started stabbing me again. And then he stabbed me and I fell on the floor. This is when he stabbed me across my chest here. After stabbing me twice. So the first stab I got was in my neck. Then the second stab in my neck. And then I got stabbed in my... I got a big scar across here. He stabbed me there. I believe because I got stabbed the first time and I had something to kind of compare it against, I knew that I was already in much more trouble than the first time, if you know what I mean.
Nigga said, I knew I was in much more trouble.
Because I already was... he was already ringing. It's over. He already had a flash of white off the first one.
He said, nah, this one right here different. He hit
way
me up.
Different.
He said, this nigga hit me up.
Yo.
I knew that I was already in much more trouble than the first time, if you know what I mean.
That's not funny. It's not funny, though. I'm not even trying to laugh. He said, I knew this was way more different than the first time. What? He's lucky as fuck to be alive. Get hit in your neck, nigga. Niggas die from getting cut in their neck, nigga. He said, I knew this was different from the first time, nigga.
That I was already in much more trouble than the first time, if you know what I mean.
I was in much more trouble this time. Now, I'm not even laughing, like, cause I know how that feel to be chefed up.
Yeah,
I ain't laughing.
So,
I'm just laughing like, I'm laughing at
I was in the hospital for days. I had to leave in a wheelchair.
I'm laughing at his words, his choice of words. I'm not laughing at the situation.
Yeah, he is lucky to be alive, eh? For real, no G.
The blood, the pain, not being able to move my arm. And after that, I went straight from thinking I've been defeated to I can hear police sirens. Yeah, so the policewoman stops me and she's like, what's going on? We heard there's a fight. I was like, no, I don't know fight. I'm cool. She's like, no, listen, we heard there's a fight here. You're involved, cream jacket. And after she looked at me and she went, cold red, multiple stab wounds, like my top was just turning red by the second, but I got a cream thing and I remember my neck's cut, my belly's cut, I'm like everywhere's blood's just coming through me now. She's like, cold red, she put me on the floor. She's like, get an ambulance. And next thing I remember where they put me in the ambulance, and the first thing I kept saying to the doctor, I can't move my arm. Why can't I move my arm? They didn't care about that because at that time I'd already lost 40% of my blood. So they were just trying to stop me from losing blood now. The last thing I remember hearing was my mum scream. My mum.
Hey, if you ain't never been through nothing, shut the fuck up when you going through some real shit, bro. You heard me? Less talking, bro. You got shot, you got stabbed. Be quiet, bro.
Don't panic.
And relax. Yeah, just bro. This is not a movie, bro. Like, yeah, I've been shot, I've been stabbed, bro. This shit is not a movie, bro. Seriously, relax, bro. Dead serious, bro. Somebody on our street, one shot in his leg, died.
Peace.
Feel me? It's word, like dead serious. So, be easy.
In his leg.
Just be calm. In his leg, he dies. The main arteries all over your body, bro. Please, be calm. Because all of that, you're going to lose more blood. So just, you can't change nothing by getting crazy and hyperventilating. You ain't gonna do nothing.
Just relax.
I remember trying to put myself to have a strong
faith. Try to come with peace, but you gonna die.
Like,
that's what I did. When I got stabbed, I just laid on the floor. I said, "Damn, karma a bitch." You know my situation.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn. I just laid there calm, and I'm still here.
You feel me? Yeah. When I got hit, I got shot. I was calm as a bitch. They was like, "Why you so calm?" I said, "Because." What you mean? I took my shirt off, wrapped my leg up, and I got shot 3 times in the same leg. It's got shot in. All right. Yeah.
It's like, there's nothing wrong with me. Like, do you know what I mean? My mum in it. And then after that, I just remember waking up 2 days later in a hospital. So the doctor sat me down and said to me, Farron, I've got good news for you, and I've got bad news. He said, you have got a severe nerve damage. It's been cut straight through.
You lost nerve damage too, right?
The good news is, I said, what's the good news? He said, 1% of the whole human population's got your body structure. I said, what do you mean? He said, out of 6.2 billion people, only 1% like you. He said, your arteries are under more muscle, you have spare nerves that we can use, and we feel you've got a heart rate under 60 beats a minute. And we really do believe that you can have a good recovering rate if we do the surgery we're going to do. I'm talking about, my arm was dead. Like, I couldn't even move it. Like, I was burning my hand and not realising the next day until I had blisters. That's how bad it was. So I had to build up everything again, from my emotions to my mindset to my physical, like, just to get back to where I could be, you know.
How long did the rehabilitation?
Why they go in his face like that?
I'd say
calm down. You scared me. Just calm out. I had to back up just now. Time out. Why they do that just now? No, for nothing though. Out of nowhere.
That's what they be doing.
Okay.
They do that every
My
episode.
bad. They just gave my dog a close up just now. Hold on.
The rehabilitation.
I'd say physically, it took the best.
I never seen this. My bad, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all.
Nigga said.
Yeah. Yo, that's too funny to me. You know I'm stupid. My bad, y'all. My bad.
Close up on the whole.
I've never seen that.
The best part of 5 to 10 years. You know, nerves grow back a millimeter a day, and you got to assist that with diet, good diet, and sleep, and physiotherapy, and goodwill. Do you know what I mean? It's not easy.
And could you just explain to us how many times you were stabbed in total?
Oh, so literally, it's weird, man, because it's just loads of 9s. I had 9 children in my family. I got stabbed 9 times on one occasion. I got stabbed 9 times on another occasion. So altogether,
50.
I got stabbed 18 times.
50.
It'd be great if you could first explain to me how you kind of started off.
They got it with that. I ain't gonna front.
So I started to do like little social media vlogs, Facebook here and there, and it's just me giving advice about the life I've been through and how children can avoid getting in the same situation. And
Ghost from out there. I watched the Ghost interview with somebody else. He did an interview, so that's why I ain't watched the Taboo Room shit, because I watched another interview where he talking about all the shit he been through. So I don't want to really watch him talk about the same shit. Twice.
Same shit.
I ain't do it to post it on YouTube though. I did it on Kick. We watched his interview. Yeah, we watched it like an hour of his interview. His shit's deep though. He been through mad shit. I will watch it again. I'll probably do that on one of the days all the guys is here. Some shit like that.
Various little things.
It'll be way funny.
And after a while, I sat down and said to myself, do you know what? I'm sitting down doing these videos, yeah, and all I've got to do is scroll up the Facebook feed, and I'm going to see someone that's been stabbed and killed. I just felt like it just felt so pointless to me. So I sat down to myself and I thought, how can I help this situation more? And I said, okay, if I could take these knives to these children, the way I see it, if you ain't got a knife in your hand, you can't use it. And if any child is going to come to the point where you're saying, you know what, I want to hand you my knife, you've already started a mental transition for the better, because you're deciding to give the knife away, right? So I was trying to come up with a way that would be beneficial to these kids. I don't really want to be giving people money for a Rambo knife that they're going to go and exchange, buy another one with, or buy something silly with, you know what I mean? So I said to myself, all right then, JD Sports vouchers. I said, what young child wouldn't want a £20 off of their pair of trainers? Do you know what I'm saying? For that Rambo knife that's been in their house just sitting there for the last 4 years that no one cares about. So I put that out, and literally from 2019 to this day, I'm inundated with messages about collections. And it's not only the young people who I started my target audience with. Like, it's just become like a whole community thing. I've got parents, I've got social workers, I've got children, I've got members of the public that find stuff, and they contact me to get rid of them.
Initially, how did the police react to what you were doing?
The police react. I was getting arrested, I was getting handcuffed, I was getting literally strip searched and everything at first, but I feel like they felt kind of undermined by what I was doing to an extent. I believe they feel the accountability would be a thing as well. You know, if anything did happen.
Bro, that's what he was doing, y'all.
Yeah, he policing the hood.
Word, bro.
And you know what's crazy? They like, nigga, you get all these knives, we gonna lock you up. Like, nigga, what you doing?
Bro, community revolution.
So what was he doing with them? What was he doing with them?
You hear me? Yeah.
That's what I'm on, just too.
Happen, you know. You gotta think about it. Who's gonna come and
revolution progress
the
out there?
police, you know what I'm saying? I've got to the stage where I've built up like enough.
The police couldn't even get these little boys to drop them damn knives off, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, put out, look, drop off a knife and I get you some trainers. Look how many knives turned up. Boy playing a part in the change in the universe, in the world, you feel me? That's how you contribute.
Big up to him.
Dead serious, on my dead father for real. That's how you contribute to the
local
world,
authorities,
bro. Like,
that they understand what I'm doing. I won't be arrested when I've got the knives. I've recently gone into a weapons pilot with the local authorities.
He was getting ready for
where they just make sure that they understand what I'm doing. I won't be arrested when I've got the knives. I've recently gone into a weapons pilot with the local authorities where they just make sure that I've got a medical kit in the car, a phone, and I just report the area that I'm going. They don't want a direct name, they don't want a direct person, they just want to know the area where I picked up from, that the pickup went well, and where I'm dropping it to, and then that's it.
How many weapons have you collected?
The last check we done, it was just over 1,200 swords and knives. 17 axes, nunchucks, a shotgun, 2 handguns, a replica, and 2 tasers. In terms of people that message me for collections, man, there's a big variety of them. Mothers, well, I'd say it's the young man first themselves. I've seen so much relief from some of them, you know. They've got stuff in the house.
Yeah, he did that. Jack.
Well,
they can get in trouble for, that can hurt their son, that their son can get in a lot of trouble for, and when I take it and remove it from there,
yo, I hate
the relief in some of it.
Yo, I swear, bro. Oh my God, oh man.
When I take it and remove it from there, the relief in some of them is just like, it is a good feeling to know that I'm the person that done something that they never had no one else that could do.
How old is the youngest you've collected a knife from?
11. A young, impulsive, naive child who's driven by social media and materialistic stuff gets a knife in his hand. He ain't gonna know that the severity of stabbing someone until he's sitting in jail knowing that he's got another 10 years to do, or he's urinating through some sort of medical device, or he's dead.
Yeah.
How many weapons are out there on the street of London?
Really, lady?
Well, all I know is that Metropolitan Police donate up to 2 tons a month of knives. If you want to start adding guns to that, man, it's just, I don't know what kind of weight's going to come up.
What kind of change are you hoping to make in the future?
I really want to start cracking down in these schools. The first person who's really on site if someone's got stabbed, it's going to be that person's friend or that person's family. And if you know that it only takes a matter of minutes for someone to bleed out depending on where they've been stabbed, and if these young children are taught how to conduct first aid and how to put a tourniquet on and things like that, I really do feel like that could be the difference between life and death in certain situations. We're just trying to get a lot done in terms of education for the children in schools, but I feel like prevention is better than cure right now. I work closely with an organisation called Still Warriors. They're an organisation that they take metal donated from the police in terms of knives, and then they melt them down into gyms for outdoor gyms. And I feel like it's just like it works, you know. The knives come here from a bad place, and they go there and get melted down and put into something that's going to be a good thing, you know. So I feel like that's the full transition there.
I feel that, bro. Positive.
Do you ever get scared of going to collect these weapons?
Hey, do you know what? Yeah.
I was gonna say that too, guys.
No, I don't get scared.
I was gonna say that too, y'all. I was thinking like it's gonna be an ignorant motherfucker like that. Call him to pick something up one day and try him. But then I'm like, nah, Blicky, that's that old thinking. Stop thinking like that. That's why I didn't even say it. Because I'm like, just think positive, bro. Because he's doing it and it's working. So just keep that. It's going to be negative because it has to be. It's positive. So it is what it is. It is bad. It's going to be good. It is what it is. If it's good, it's going to be bad. So you can't stop the bad. You get what I'm saying? But you have to learn about the bad so you can learn how to decipher it and deal with it. Facts, bro.
That's the blick in the building. The
Yeah,
preacher.
Got to.
It makes me feel good doing it. I genuinely feel if the community won't support me how it was, I don't feel like I'll be doing what I'm doing. I sat down and I thought about it.
Real niggas.
Would there be a time when I get a message and
And they lying.
someone hand a knife and then I say, I'm not doing it? And to this day, I don't think I can come up with the excuse or the word no. I'm not coming to get.
Why she ain't ask him that question?
Yeah.
Have you ever got called for a drop and didn't go get it? Because that's what I want to know. Yeah, bitch, ask a real question. Because you asking some bullshit.
What would you tell someone who has a weapon and is willing to hand it in?
Contact me, hand it in anonymously. Like there'll be no problems. I'll take the weapon off you. I hand it in, and you can be assured that it's out of your way, no longer a problem, and you won't get in trouble for it. If you carry a knife and you're not willing to hand it in, just make sure you're willing to go to jail, or you're willing to.
Listen, imagine handing a knife in and niggas catch you slipping right after.
Look, after you hand it on your way home, talking about I'm doing good, y'all. I'm finna turn a leaf. I'm finna go see my boy. I just watched the video. I'm finna hand that thing over. It's a wrap. I'm done with it.
Look, we
And on your way walking home.
Look, you just said don't think
screeching.
negative. You said don't think negative.
Yes, that's what I'm saying, cuz. That's why I be trying not to, bitch. Stop. Fuck. I be trying
For the hood though, bro. Imagine,
you have to know about it,
imagine
though.
you hand your knife in
And then
a nigga catch you slipping. You just gave the motherfucking Rambo in. What? You finished. You go hand the Rambo in and get caught lacking immediately after.
How you gonna hand a Rambo and then get Rambo?
Crazy.
To die. There's no more to it. Live by the knife, die by the knife. It's that simple.
He ain't lying. He ain't lying. He ain't lying.
So as I reloaded and went.
Gang member at 14, y'all. That way I started. I was a little younger than that though. That way it started. So a nigga that did that to that 20 something.
Lame.
Alright, y'all.